So yeah, Eddie's gonna be back on Monday, and I'm doing kind of a trial to see if this is could be something that we could work out permanently. Because I do love Eddie as much as you guys do. Obviously, I saw potential in him. I invited him to come on today or yesterday. Sergio said probably a bad idea, but let's go. You never know. You never know. I'm gonna feel it out, you guys. Trust me. It's not gonna be the same bit every time. He's just gonna chill with me, shirtless. It's just a vibe. And you know, a lot of y'all have strong opinions about our episode yesterday. What do I get? I'm happy you guys have strong opinions because I'm experimenting. I'm having fun with the format. I am seeing what we can do with the format. It's unorthodox. And I'm just kind of having fun and, you know, shaking it up. That's it. You know, we've made it as a show. We are already the most popular show in the world and number 2 on Howie Mandel. So we're kind of like in our stage where the Beatles they stopped doing live shows and just went into the studio. That's where I think the show is at. And I'm having fun with it. It wasn't planned at all. Actually, what happened was I was about to go to the bathroom and I thought I was just going to do the thing where like I leave him out there just a little too long to see how he stews. I went to the bathroom, come back, and he starts talking. And it's actually incredible. We're all like witnessing something that we've never seen before, which is like he has this God-given ability to gab. The gift of gab. I mean, he went for like a whole hour without pausing. And so I kind of just let it go on. And then we brought my mom in. We brought Gabe in, tried to keep it dynamic. And then we had this idea that I would, drive to McDonald's. I think what happened, what made it potentially come off as mean was that I didn't know that he was going to see me in the car on the preview monitor. Dan fucked me on that one, I will say. As usual, Dan fucked me. Because if he hadn't seen me in the car, he would have kept going. And then I would have come back. My plan was to come back, sit down, and continue as if nothing happened. But you know what? It was a risky play to go to McDonald's for sure. But I will say nobody has the balls to do that during a live show. No host will leave their show live for an hour, straight up leave the studio. And that's avant-garde, and that's why we pushed the envelope here on the H3 podcast. Yeah, it was too long. I agree. That was kind of the whole gag. It's just being silly. It's crazy. Y'all, you know what I mean? Just having a goof and a laugh. I like to keep you on your toes. You don't know what to expect. Garbage. I personally was enthralled with what he was saying. The man had a life, huh? Holy crap. Yeah, I see some of y'all hating, but that's all good. Not every idea is going to be, they're not all going to be Nexium interviews, you know what I mean? But it was good. I'm proud of Eddie. He did a great job. Oh, yeah, and I want to say, this dude is such a fucking goon on the subreddit. He posted this conversation of Eddie saying he didn't know what was going to happen. And with the whole thread of people mad at me for being a dick or whatever, typical stuff. And then he posts the screenshots of his private conversation with Eddie. Like, don't you see the irony? I consider, like, dude, why are you posting his private his screenshots? It's so fucking corny. Some of you guys are so weird. Like, seriously, why? This thing makes me uncomfortable that somebody went there, posted his private conversation with them, and is complaining about how he didn't know about this bit. What can I do? People care about it, I guess. Just weird. Don't you guys think? We're dogs, dude. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. Me and Eddie are dogs. He's coming back on Monday. Come on now. Fuck. Like, what's wrong with some of y'all? Like, y'all are so... Some of you guys, I mean, let's not even say... There's just some in the community that, like... They have no life... They have no social skills. It's like, everything is a fucking travesty. You know? Every single thing is a fucking travesty. But that's okay. We love it. That's what makes it special. People care. I think that's a positive. I take that as a compliment. You know, it's like, okay, one way or the other, people are having strong reactions, so that makes me feel like, okay, maybe it's okay, you know. Literally shaking and pissing and crying. Thank you, Jackie. Eddie reminds me of a patient I get where I'm trying to give meds wound care, but they ramble. I don't know how to interject to start treatment or when to leave. Dude, it was awesome. My mom called in and like he said hi, and then the man went on for another 20 minutes. It's an incredible thing he has. Ed was not annoyed. What are you talking about? Ed, whatever. Y'all can see whatever you want. It's fine. Someone said they like the vibe better when chat is disabled. You know, you're not alone, but I do think that ultimately it's up to me how much I want to engage with chat. And usually during the show I don't read chat at all because I don't want it to get in my head and change, how I'm doing the show. I didn't read it when we were doing the Eddie thing, and I didn't read it during the Nexium thing. I just, you know what I mean? I got to keep focused during the show. This is just a special kind of thing where I like to read the chat and see what you guys are talking about. I do think the chat is kind of special, though, as fucked up and toxic as it can be.
Yeah, I kind of see it both ways. It's really hard, like, to take that away from the live because I feel like it's like such a big part of it. The excitement and like there's like real people chatting with you in real time.
Also, sometimes
So
current event will break and chat will tell
yeah,
us.
yeah. Or even like they'll tell you if you're doing something wrong that can be useful, but then that's where it goes to a gray area of like how much we need to listen to chat. It's tough.
Yeah, I'm going to keep chat. Don't worry, guys.